Hey guys, so I haven't been here in a while. Just been working a lot. Just wanted to touch base and have a little vent session. I've just been having a icky day, and thank you, Little Red, and Voice Down Under. I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you, Little Red. Very, very dear friend of mine, Aaron Gibson, made that for me as a gift. Um, and yes, we will still do that. The interview, I would appreciate it. Um, so just been super busy. Did have a wonderful birthday on Monday, by the way. For those of you who are my friends on Facebook and such, I appreciate all of your happy birthdays and everything. According to Matt, I am 6, but I turned 42, and that's part of my whole like wanting to vent. I really feel my age right now. Um, my stepdaughter and eldest daughter both had a birthday yesterday. My stepdaughter turned 20, my eldest daughter turned 15, and definitely am feeling how old I am. And thank you guys for the happy belated birthdays. I appreciate it. Matt did what Matt does, as an amazing man that he is. We went to a theme park, and then he took me shopping. um, happy birthday, T. So two fellow Leos, love you. Matt spoiled me a bit. He got me some has-been hotel gear and things like that. New shirt and stuff. I am very, very, very blessed. So one of the things I wanted to kind of vent about, and I love you guys too. Thank you. Um, like I have to answer questionnaires, and I'm struggling with some of the questions. I'm gonna kind of read it to you. It's a kind of a mental health thing, um, and I'm just struggling because it's like, why? Answer these questions about a time when you got into trouble, for example, at home, at work, at school, or with the law. 1, what did you do that got you into trouble? Who were you with? Were drugs and or alcohol involved, either in terms of you using at the time of the event or doing what you did in order to get said drugs or alcohol? What were you thinking before you did that? What you did? Were you upset about something going on with your family? What skill would have helped you avoid getting into trouble? It's a questionnaire for kind of a job thing. And I'm just kind of struggling with these. I hello, my loves. Thank you for coming, Grizzly, Jay, Indigo. You guys are all very loved, but I'm struggling with these questions, and I have not been in active addiction in a very long time, and it's like some of these things I don't want to talk about. Hello, Tiff. Thank you so much. And I have to do it like 6 times for different events, and I'm just like, what? Um, Basically, I'm just doing a little um kind of vent session. I have to fill out a questionnaire like 6 times for the exact same questions, and I'm struggling even answering it once. And basically, it's questions about a time when I got into trouble either in my childhood or my adult life, and work, at home, school, or even with the law, and wanting to like talk about what I did, who I was with, if any drugs or alcohol were involved, what was I thinking, or was I upset with something going on with my family, and what skill would have helped me to avoid getting into trouble. And I'm just struggling with it, you know? And it's like I talk a lot about my past, For those of you that know me, I don't hide, a lot, what I've been through with my abuse and with everything else. But it's just these questions, it's like I'm still working through like my adolescent trauma. Hey, Misha. Wow. Good to see you, sweetheart. Um, and I do thank you, Brandon from Palm Beach. I love seeing you show up in my chat because you're a breath of home for me. Yeah. Um, Honestly, Misha, it's kind of a little bit of a check-in vent session and admitting that even me, Miss Mouth, can struggle with answering questions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, it. I just haven't been live in a while. I've been working a lot. I've got 2 jobs now, and I just wanted to check in. And I needed to vent. I needed a outside some outside opinions, and just wanted to get some stuff off my chest. Is kind of what I'm doing. Mish and Brandon. Yes, I am reading the chat, but um, and like I said, I did want to say thank you to like my um Facebook friends that are watching and everything for the happy birthday wishes, and now the happy birthday wishes here in the chat. My birthday weekend was amazing, so it's not all crap. I got spoiled by my other half. I got to act like the 6-year-old he calls me all the time. For any of you that don't know, Matt likes to say that my perspective age is you take my age, divide it by 10, and you add the remainder, and that's how old I am. So right now I am 6. No, it's not for a job. It's basically for a mental health thing that I'm working on, working with, and they want me to give 6 different examples for these questions, and I'm just struggling. Yes, my birthday was on Monday. Thank you. I'm also struggling with feeling my age because um, my 2 eldest daughters, one who is my stepdaughter and one that I gave birth to, both had a birthday yesterday. My eldest is 20, my stepdaughter, and my eldest daughter is 15. So I am a little bit struggling. um, I appreciate the thought tea. Um, but it's more, it's not the questions themselves, it's bringing the memories back. um like most of like anything that I could put into this would be during my teen years, and I don't really want to disclose those because I haven't fully processed them yet. To be honest, I'm still working on that inner child part, you know. So it's not a matter of the questions, it's a matter of the time frame I have to go to. Um and it's also a matter of knowing who is going to be reading them. I'm not comfortable with answering. Hmm. You know, and so it's kind of a struggle for me. And I'm not sure, Little Red. I'm gonna talk to them. Oh, okay, so I will read the questions again. The whole thing, it says, Answer these questions about a time when you got into trouble, for example, at home, at work, at school, or with the law. Number one, what did you do that got you into trouble? Number two, who were you with? Number three, were drugs and or alcohol involved, either in terms of you using at the time of the event or doing what you did in order to get them? What were you thinking before you did what you did? Were you upset about something going on with your family? And what skill would have helped you to avoid getting in trouble? And it's number four. Most of the time, I know that one, that answer really easy. What were you thinking before you did what you did? Nothing. um, Hi, bud, and thank you all for letting me have this vent session. Um, I know what I was thinking before I did what I did. Normally, when I got into trouble, I wasn't thinking nothing. I was thinking having fun, you know. Because when I was a teenager, like the first one I thought of doing was for this was what did you do that got you into trouble? I got caught sneaking out. Who was I with? Friends. Were there drugs and or alcohol involved? No. What were you thinking before you did? That my mom sucks for giving me a curfew? Were you upset about something going on with your family? Perpetually. What skill would have helped you avoid getting into trouble? Making sure mom was just dead asleep. I mean, that one I guess could work. I mean, the skill not so much, but it's more like the fifth question. Were you upset about something going on with your family? That really is the center of me getting into trouble pretty much my entire life. Like any point in time, it had something to do with family in some form. And it's really hard for me to talk about with people I don't trust. And I know what you guys are thinking, but you talk about it all the time online. Yeah, but I trust you guys. I trust the people that are in my chat. You know, I know you guys have my back. You know, I know you're not going to judge me. It for me, it's different. And as a writer, I do write these things, but as I'm writing them, I'm actually working through them, and I'm not thinking about who I'm handing them to. You know, and knowing who's going to be reading these, I think, is part of where the block is, because I don't trust the person that I have to turn these into. And that's where I'm probably really struggling. Oh, I don't always trust Brandon. But I also know what I'm sharing. Um, Anybody that knows me well, Indigo, Misha, Tiff, Little Red is getting to know me. Anybody that's been to my channel enough, to my lives, and interacted with me knows that what I share, I don't care if the world knows. It doesn't bother me. I don't know why I'm getting a block with these, because I know I have to do them. I'm struggling. You know, I guess part of it is working so much. I haven't really had the time to do the me work that I've needed to do lately. I will say that Indigo and my friend Sharon, Byrne, and Matt have been a great support for me lately. Behind the scenes, some amazing friends. You guys, I love you all. Little Big Red, she's she helped me a lot recently with just by helping me, reach that 500. By the way, I love you for that. She she got her network and got me my over that 500 hump, which I appreciate. Um, 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 I haven't been able to do the self-care work that I constantly preach to everybody. And I know I'm always yelling at Misha Awakened about, take a break, take a break. Hon, you do know I'm holding up a mirror to myself, okay? I really am. um, I know I need to take a step back. Pushing myself too much. And I do think I am going to take a step back with the second job and go down to 1 day a week so that I can have a day off. And start working on my books and my writing and my music again. And ADHD brain, here we go. I do want to plug real quick the fundraiser for tomorrow night for MAC, Surviving Together. Myself, Jimena, Creating Change, and I know another creator or two are either donating or are going to be in the live fundraiser, and we are going to be having a lot of fun. We are going to do bingo, truth or dare, things like that for donations. We got fun and games planned for helping her fundraise for her book and everything else. It is going to be starting at, I believe, 8 EST, so 7 p.m. CST. And I'm not sure how long we're going to be doing it. I know that I'm also going to be streaming it to my channel and to my LinkedIn community as well to try and get it to help her raise the funds like that. So, but me, my ADHD brain. Thank you, Misha, for dropping the link. Matt's looking at me grumpy. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I appreciate it, Brandon, but today, and I think somebody needs to take my temperature because I'm going to say something that has never been heard on this channel. I think I'm good with going solo today. Yeah, I know, Misha, you're probably looking at me like, what the hell did you just say? That is not you. Is part of it shame? No. It's a trust issue for me. It really is. It really is a trust issue because I'm scared of what the answers are going to do. I appreciate it though. I have trust issues, period, and I especially have trust issues with people in authority, and this is going to someone in authority. People in authority have always backstabbed me in every way. So that's why I'm struggling with this. And I own that, and I know that that's something I need to work through. But at this moment in time, excuse my language, we all know that I curse like a sailor, but I don't want to fucking work through my trust issues with authority. I want to work through my other stuff first. You know what I mean? I agree with you, Brandon, and I'm all about, talking with people. You can ask anybody. I usually have the StreamYard link. Really, this was just a spur of the moment. I haven't been on in a while. I needed to get some stuff off my chest, but I truly do appreciate. I do appreciate that. But I do hear the monsters running, so I might actually do some self-care and go play with my nephews, to be honest. Maybe taking a step back from the worksheet. I do have a week and a half to do them. Um, might be a good idea. And just kind of relaxing. I just had kind of a stressful day. Felt my age, with my girls both, hitting 20 and 15. And um, one of our fridges here at the house kind of died. So just kind of earned some brownie points with my in-laws, but just shelled out a nice little penny to replace it because I get a discount, you know. So Brandon, I promise next time I go live, if that um, isn't for Mac, I will definitely put the link and we can banter back and forth about Palm Beach County versus Broward County for an hour. Hmm. Hmm. You know, I really just had needed to kind of get this off my chest and see that I'm loved. Hmm. Oh, oh, T, you and me both, sweetheart. You and me both. I appreciate that one. Hmm. I I know, and I appreciate it. I I'm not necessarily down. I'm more introspective at this point because I realize how lucky I truly am. I have an amazing partner who spoils me rotten. Um, and I have an amazing support in all of you guys and my mom in Florida and my sister in California. And I have so many amazing things. And it's like at the same time, I am still struggling. You know, I don't want to wear a mask. And here is one of the places that I don't have to. I don't have to wear that mask. I can be jokingly the first time I met T, I can be Captain Save a Show at 4 in the morning. I love you, T. Oh boy, that was it. It was a good show, but I wasn't ready for that one. You know, um, or just being there, and I love being that for everyone else. But I'm at this moment in time not 100% okay, and that's okay too. And here I feel like I can just be that and not have to put on a happy face for anybody. I can just let it out and know that I'm supported and loved, and people want to cheer me up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Um, and, are willing to listen and not judge and just hear me and see me. And it's very validating because I know most of the people in the chat right now and on Team Replay can relate to exactly what I'm saying. And yeah, the healers need healing sometimes too. Yes, yes, we do. You know, um, and it's hard for me to admit when I'm not okay. Misha knows that. Tiff knows that. Indigo knows that. They've all been there for me, and I've been there for you. For them, and I try to be there for you guys as much as I can. And today I just kind of needed that. I don't feel I need to be fixed. I needed the safe space that I have created here. I needed to kind of come home to my family because I feel I've been gone too long. Hmm. Um, and wanted to, I just needed to get it off my chest. You know, I haven't had a true vent session in a while. Well, I have with like friends on the phone, but like just bearing it like I used to with all of you guys, letting everybody vent to me. I don't normally do it. Usually, and it's usually around an anniversary or a birthday. Go figure, huh? No, I don't have a pattern. No, I just, wow. I just really thought about that, and yeah, um, it's usually, I usually do. Hmm. Thank you, Glitter and Tiff. I know you guys are amazing support, and I try to be here for you guys too. And I feel like I've been a horrible friend and support because of how much I've been working. I haven't been able to be here for everybody. Um, like I said, I am going to be um, talking with my second job and letting her know that as much as I love her, I need to go down to 1 day so I can, um, get my mountain of laundry down. But I appreciate everybody letting me vent and, um, unload this because it's been affecting my sleep and everything like that. And I think I'm going to go play with the herd of elephants that are playing upstairs. There is an adorable 3-year-old and 5-year-old that I think I want to go play airplanes with because it sounds like a good idea. And I love the fact that you tried to include Matt in that, but my other half's name is Matt, not Chad. But thank you, I appreciate it. Um, hmm, I I love you, Glitter. I do. Um, so I love all of you very much. I think like I said, I'm gonna go play with the boys. And I will see you guys tomorrow night for Surviving Together's fundraiser. I would, Misha, if you could drop that link in the chat one more time for me, I would truly appreciate that. And pin it so that even after, it'll still be in the chat for after effect. I would appreciate it, Misha. I love all of you. Thank you for being here for me and letting me vent. You guys are all amazing and beautiful people inside and out. But I'm going to go play with the boys and then probably watch some anime with Matt. He has got me sucked into a very older anime called uh, Fruits Basket, and it's amazing. It's adorable. So I will get it pinned, but I appreciate you putting it up there. I love you all. Thank you for letting me vent and get this off my chest. Yes, Fruits Baskets, I know. You are all amazing people. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. So, bye. Mm. Mm.